have these new NYX eyeliner pencils, and I really wanted to create a really fun, bold, graphic pink eyeliner look using, I think, this color right here. So let's jump into it because I also have some new makeup I wanna test out, like foundation, concealer, some brow stuff, powder, blush. Let's do it. Just going to apply some primer first. This is by NARS. This is just a smudge-free eyeshadow base. And we're gonna go in straight with this NYX pencil. This is their Epic Wear Liner Stick Eyeliner in shade Pink Spirit. I love how bubblegum Barbie pink this is. And this retails for $7.99. I think this is a Target that would pick this up at. So let's just go for it. And I did swatch this a little bit right here, honestly like an hour ago, and it's still there. And I was washing and rubbing my hands. Hopefully it's not gonna go anywhere. Wow, this is so pigmented and so creamy. Oh, that's really pretty. I'm just starting first on the outer. I'm kind of looking straight where I want the line to go. I'm just gently going to line most of my upper lash line. And I like that I'm going over it and it's still really pigmented. Do the same thing on this side. And then I think I'm just gonna start creating this little shape right here. I'm gonna start very gently drawing it into my crease. Now I'm gonna take a little brush and just start adding a little bit more pigment. This right here is when I say to myself, trust the process, because right now it's looking really funny without the rest of the makeup, like lashes, brows, everything. I wanna add a little bit of pop of highlight to my lid, kind of all over the lid. And this right here is by Physicians Formula. This is their Mineral Wear Diamond Dust in shade Starlit Glow. And it retails for $13.99 from Ulta. And it's essentially a face highlighter, but I wanna use it all over the eyes. I'm just gonna load it onto the lid like that, and then get Fix Plus and make sure to wet this. Just like that. And I'm just going to build this up as much as I can. I just love how wet it's looking on the lid. Let's do lashes. Well, first I want to curl my lashes because we're gonna apply some fake lashes. I'm just gonna apply some my Lancome Idil mascara, just a little bit. So for lashes, I have these by Ardell. This is the Lift Effect lashes, and these look so pretty, so stunning. And these retail for $4.99, and this is style 743. I think this looks so beautiful. And I do have a new lash adhesive I want to use with these lashes, but I first want to see if I need to trim them and see how they fit on my lash line. Yeah, see, they're a little bit too long, so I'm going to trim the tiniest amount. Now that I have that measured, I do have this new lash adhesive. Where is it? This is by Lily Lashes, and this is her 2+ liner and lash adhesive. It's clear, and this retails for $20. So it literally looks like an eyeliner pen, but it's clear. So it just says apply liner, and then attach lash. So that's nice. Let's just apply it right here. And it's picking up a little bit of that eyeliner. And I guess that's really what I wanted to test. How much of this do I need to apply? Because I literally can't see it. It looks like it didn't attach itself in the inner corner, which is usually my biggest issue. So I'm just going in and drawing a tiny bit more. Okay, I'm gonna stop playing with the false lashes because they're just not wanting to work right in the inner corner and on the outer corner. Not loving this as much as I thought I would. It's not as strong. Okay, let's move on to the rest of the face. I have new foundation I wanna test out. This is by Bare Minerals. This is their original liquid mineral foundation, and it has SPF of 20, and I picked up three shades. I have Fair Ivory 2, Fairly Medium 5, and then I have Neutral Ivory 6. So I think I'm gonna start first with Fair Ivory 2. All of them look very orange and yellow in the bottles, but hopefully that's not what it looks like when we take it out. And it does say shake well before applying. And this foundation does retail for $35 at Ulta. I'm hoping this is going to be great. All right, I'm thinking I'm going to go with this one. So this one is Fairly Medium 5. Okay, this is the best shade we can do right now, even though I got 3 shades. Not one is the perfect match. They're all a little bit too yellow or peachy for me. This one looks pretty good. And I'm using the Bobbi Brown Full Coverage brush. This does have a little scent to it. And this formula is very lightweight. It kind of feels like I'm applying nothing to the skin, which is what they said this should be. It's kind of like a really buildable coverage foundation. And right now it's looking quite nice on the skin. I'm wondering how this is going to wear. It's blending out really, really effortlessly, which I'm really enjoying. And it's giving me a nice, natural, very soft, dewy finish. Kind of like their original powder foundation, but it's like liquid form. Okay, for the eyebrows, I'm just using my Winky Lux, the Universal Brow Pencil. And then I have a new like eyebrow gel that I want to test out. Okay, for the brow product, this is by the brand Merit. This is their Brow 1980 Volumizing Eyebrow Pomade Gel. It's blonde with cool undertones, so hopefully it's gonna be nice, and it retails for $24. So what this is, it's a tinted flexible pomade designed to give you your most face-framing brows yet, shaping and grooming them into place for a natural, bold look. I like their packaging. The wand is kind of thick and round, but it's short. So hopefully we can get something with this pomade. I wonder if this is actually going to keep my brows in place because I have stubborn brows, especially on the tail. They don't really want to hold in place where I place them. Yeah, the spool I have to kind of keep going back to put product onto it just because it's so big. And it's not really holding the product as well as I would want it to. I'm really looking at my eyelashes and I honestly just want to take them off. They're giving me such a hard time with the inner corner and the outer lash. They're not wanting to stick and that's really frustrating. It's this right here. It's not wanting to work with me. I'm gonna take my lashes off and just really pack on the mascara because this is really frustrating. For concealer, I have the new Makeup Revolution, their Conceal and Hydrate Radiance Concealer, medium to full coverage, and this retails for $10 at Target. And I have 3 shades. I have C2, C4, and C6. I'm assuming C2 might be my best shade, maybe mixed in with a little bit of C4, but we'll see right now. It has a massive doe foot applicator, which is quite nice. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. Looks very bright. We'll see how much concealer I need. And for the brush, I'm using the Real Techniques. This is a soft accent brush, or yeah, soft accent brush. Ooh, this is quite bright. It's blending out really easily, which is nice. I'm gonna try a little bit of the C4, just to see what kind of color that is. Okay, this concealer is so far quite nice. It's blending really easily. To set the concealer, I do have a setting powder. This is by Becca Cosmetics. This is their Light Shifter Finishing Veil. I have 2 shades and this retails for $34 at Sephora. I have Scattering 1 and then Star Child 2. I'm thinking I'm gonna go with this shade right here. This is the lightest shade. And I'm gonna take a smaller little brush. I'm going to set this underneath. Oh, it's like a really soft blurring effect. Quite bright. Ooh, it's like playing with the light. So what this powder is, it's saying, this is a weightless setting powder with a filtering effect and a satin finish. It's quite pretty actually underneath the eyes. To finish off the eyes, I'm going to use the same eyeliner and I'm going to draw a nice little line right here, exaggerating the inner corner. For contour, I'm using Huda Beauty, Tantour, and Fair. I'm really liking this foundation so far on my face. For blush, I have this brand Mented, and this is their Mented blush. I have Pinky Promise and Buried Away. I think I'm gonna go with Pinky Promise. It just looks so pretty. And this blush retails for $22 at Ulta. Oh yeah. I feel like I just need to dab just a tiny bit. And then that blush is stunning. Oh yeah, that's pretty. And it looks like it has a little bit of shimmer, gold shimmer in there. But on the face, it just gives like a beautiful glow. And a little bit for the highlight, I'm gonna use the same that I did for the eyes. This is the Physicians Formula. And it is quite like a chunky glitter. So I feel like I just wanna do like a little bit, a little bit of a sweep. Yeah, I'm not liking this as a highlighter. For lips, I'm going to use Natasha Denona's lip liner in NP1. Her lip liners are so pretty. And then for lipstick, I'm going to use Gucci in shade Lorna Doone. We're done. And I kind of love how it turned out. It's definitely very different. It's very graphic in terms of it's very kind of like artistic. I think I would have loved it even more if the fake lashes worked for me, but just the fake lashes and this right here just did not want to work for me in the inner corner and the outer corner. And I can't find my other clear lash adhesive. So that's why I took the lashes off and I just went with a little bit more mascara to make it a little bit more wearable. I don't know. I think it came out really nice. I do love that pop of really nice brightness in like that free space where the graphic eyeliner is kind of outlining that shine. I think it looks really pretty. I'm really loving how the blush came out with this look, and the lipstick I think actually is quite nice. I like how it's more subdued, it's a more cool tone. But yeah, I'm really liking how the foundation's sitting on my skin and then how it's looking as of right now. I really hope it's gonna stay this nice, and that concealer as well looks really stunning, as well as that setting powder. But I'll keep you guys updated throughout the day, but I'm really happy how this graphic eyeliner turned out. I did extend the wing just a little bit more on both sides, just to kind of sharpen it a tiny bit. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Final update for the pink graphic eyeliner. Really impressed with this eyeliner, and I'm so excited to pick up more shades. The only thing people are saying that they're complaining about is how to sharpen this pencil. This packaging, it's more of this like plastic packaging, and they do say you have to use any kind of small pencil sharpener. But they're saying that once you sharpen this, you can get really precise and nice and sharp. So I'm curious to see how I will get on with it. Maybe, hopefully, it will work. Should I try right now? See how it's gonna sharpen? Okay, that's not too bad, but I see what they mean. I think if anything, if I wanna be really precise, like I was using, I'm gonna have to go in with a small little ultra fine liner pencil brush, something like this. And I mean, yeah, I understand what they're meaning, but at the same time, like if I wanna be a little more precise, I'll need to use something a little more precise, I guess is what I'm trying to say. The next product, if you were looking at this Physicians Formula Diamond Veil for your face, skip it. If you were looking for your eyes, get it. Honestly, worth every penny just to use it as eyeshadow like I did. I think it's stunning. And I'm surprised at how it didn't really like crease. It didn't move on the rest of my face. You can see it right here on the top of my cheekbone, but that's where I used it extra as a highlighter, and I don't like it as a highlighter. I think it's too chunky, but it's perfect for the eyes, especially when you wet the brush with the formula on there and then pack it onto your eyelid. It just looks so wet. It looks so foily. It looks just so dreamy and beautiful. If you're looking for something like this as like a topper for your eyeshadow, yes, get it. I'm really happy that I used this as an eyeshadow. Next thing I am on the fence about is this foundation. I think it applies beautifully. It just doesn't look good on the skin close-up. I'm looking really bad right here. I do appreciate how the rest of the face products sat and blended and applied on my skin. I think that this foundation provided a good canvas for it, but longevity, it didn't wear as long. I think it wore really well for the first 6-7 hours. Regarding the concealer and the setting powder, I actually really enjoyed this concealer, and I found that it was very medium to full coverage right away, and it blended out really easily, really effortlessly. But I find that I do have to set this on my face, and I did using the Becca Light Shifter. I need something a little bit more intense, like a baking powder underneath my eyes, just because this is more of a hydrating concealer, which I appreciate, but it did make my mascara run just a tiny bit, even though I didn't apply any mascara to the lower lash line. And usually this mascara by Lancome, it does not transfer on me with different types of concealers and setting powders, but for some reason with these two, it transferred a tiny bit throughout the day. So I am thinking ahead, I'm gonna try this again on its own, and then on the other eye try with like a different setting powder, maybe like a more loose translucent powder, and see what I think. And then something like this, the Beckett one, I think it's beautiful, but it definitely does not last all day long, and I feel like I'm gonna have to keep reapplying it as the day goes on, and it can start looking a little bit heavy, just a tiny bit. I do like this for underneath the eyes. For the full face, I'm gonna skip and go for something else. I think the only thing I'm not really excited about from the new makeup products that I tested today was this Merit, this eyebrow pomade. I think the color is really stunning, this blonde. I like that it's a little more cool toned, but this wand is just so big and it doesn't hold product really well, so I felt like I couldn't be really precise with it. I just wish the applicator and that spoolie was a tiny bit smaller and a little bit more precise. And last but not least, I know I wasn't reviewing the lip products like the lip liner and the lipstick, but there's still quite a bit of lip product left on my lips. The Natasha Denona lip liner, it's so creamy, it's so opaque, and it's so easy to use, and it does last quite a while. And I do appreciate how comfortable it is on the lips. The formula is just stunning. And then the Gucci lipstick, also a very stunning formula, and they have quite a bit of colors to play with. Both are great investment pieces, and it doesn't hurt that the Gucci lipstick, it's so stunning and it's so beautiful. All right, you guys, there are some really awesome products that I'm so happy worked out. I can't wait to pick up more eyeliner pencils from NYX. Please let me know if we're into this graphic eyeliner look. This is my first time ever doing something like this, and I definitely want to jump out a little bit more, experiment more with makeup. But for now, guys, please share some of your favorite eyeliners with all of us that are from the drugstore, and I'll see you in the next one very soon. Bye.